We pledge with love and with loyalty to our country, Sierra Leone. That's now one of the main reasons we make we there every evening. And that's now one of the reasons we can always try for put things on a table where concern me, concern you. We go push Sierra Leone for be a better country for all its citizens them. Today, we talk about the bread and butter issues. We talk about the basic commodities them, na salon and their prices. We don't give you opportunity. We go Waterloo. We go na the market. From the first woman we begin talk to the last person where we end up with na Dovecourt Market. Hagan Street, Dovecourt. You don't get opportunity for listening today, watch them today. If you don't get opportunity for watch them now a YouTube channel. When you be the watch, you the listen to waiting the market woman, then be the say. Waiting na be you own take. If you watch na the comment section, most people them be the talk say, make the people them go do farming. Other people them be the talk say, not also no more you go do farming. But you be really pay attention when them be the talk. You be listening to waiting and they say. You feel say there is a cutoff in communication with them market woman then they other than for ask. Because one thing within at the mouth now for say all things don't go up and then they beg Papa government. That's all you hear. A Papa government, Papa government. Like as I say, after the interviews, we can look and down. Okay, I say, what's next? So what do we do? We send go na the wharf for go talk to the fisherman them. Let we hear because we hear about the fish. Let we hear waiting at the young complain. But for today, make we deal with the market woman them first. And for help me with this, I dey bring come Usman Tholi. When himself don't look, let we see waiting in delay na table. Welcome on board, Usman Tholi.
Thank you, sir. First, Lord, we thank the reporter for his extraordinary effort we take for go all out, for go interview the real people and we the need for interview. Because nowadays this issue of bread and butter, nowadays it translates. As you can see, where they say poverty reduction, now from the people that we do at the lower end of the scale, and where people in the carry out studies, now so then they do them, and they go all out for ask people and for let them know what in the actual thing where they happen on the floor. And then they do them in a random way. Then they go choose a particular person and go ask them. Then they do them randomly, so they go make sure say the result where they get, influenced. So we all listen to what he then say, and we all don't understand say the most important factor why things turn at that country. They say that the price system, the price don't go up. The price don't go up. The price don't go up. And we ask them, they say, what make the price go up? They say, transport don't dare. Transport don't dare. Transport don't dare. So we therefore look inside it and then make we own our judgment. And then the other important thing again, where we observe things as, things that we were able to grow in our own country, then they import them. Things like granates, where they grow in our own country, then they import them. Not to for talk, but rest, when our own staple food, then they import them. So these now some of the critical aspect of the studies we then conduct. And then people are now they give a true story of what they happen in our country in terms of poverty. And I want to just make everybody understand, say, price increase not to today. Nothing any government will get, will come, they experience them. So this particular issue will they experience, so we'll not go just blame the present government. But government after government, they're all responsible for this. So it means for alleviate poverty in other country, I think there is something when another they do right. Then get for questions some of them policy system where then they pursue. Because everybody is saying the same thing. And let's talk about the issues of bread and butter. I know say when I interview the Minister of Finance, JJ Safar, he say employment. Now the bread and butter issues. But is that really what the people mean here? Where you want for translate this to what people and they talk now? Is it only about employment? No. It's about one from the horse's mouth. It's about prices. Yeah. It's about, beside the sleep, low cost housing. It's about jobs. Yeah, about jobs again. If you give somebody job, then the prices then at the market, they go up. How then they go help in terms of in job wage? Because, go to work, 500,000, which is the minimum wage, then you go to market for go spend and have money they're not able to sustain you for the month wage and pay you for. That again, not a problem. So I think the main variable now is about prices, about price. Again, when you talk about bread and butter, what you may understand about bread and butter, you talk about things like the medical facility and for making reasonable for the people in terms of power supply, So these are the bread and butter issues. It's not only about the job. The job perhaps is important, but it's not as important as prices, as I don't explain to you. So it's not as important as prices. And let me tell you now, where they ask JJ Safar, they say how this thing, what in our own strategy. Because the issue here is what to make, first of all, understand this. Why make the prices of transportation go up? Because they remove subsidies. See, subsidies sometimes, what to make subsidy, they do in a system now for help people, especially in countries like Sierra Leone, who will not get anything like unemployment benefit and social benefit here. So now make, sometimes when they use their subsidy here for caution, people and their earnings and for help with the transportation system. But when they can remove these subsidies, it translates into transport system. So the transport, they all go up. Because what you do, petrol go up. Fuel go up. So consequently, it affect transportation. So now make the prices, they all go up. So for the own goods they produce, the most important variable where they affect them right now are the transport cost. So now almost everybody now the market report. Right? So when they ask JJ Safar, he say because then they criticize the previous government on the issue of removing subsidies. But when they ask them, they say when they criticize the previous government on the issue of removing subsidy, why now when I can't remove the subsidy? He said, now make replace them with free quality education. Now make replace them with increase in salary. Now make replace them with increase in pension payments. Now so you put them. But ask yourself, does this really reflect from what you would read today, from this documentary, very important, does it really reflect on the people and standard of living? Ask yourself. The strategy where in the talk about now, does it really work for the people? Yeah, these are the grassroots people. Now then we get to understand whether the bread and butter issues them, when they talk about, they actually, reflect on the people and standard of living. Yeah. So this is why not only for this government, but also for the past government. Important. We always talk on agriculture is the key. Agriculture is the key. You listen to the people then. So they say, no, go back to farming, fishing. Yeah? Say, no, go back to farming, fishing. The study don't tell you. You don't tell you, say, fishing. You know, you have to go back to farming. A lot of those people, then, you know, they're not there because they want for daily, to be honest. No, not blame too. What in the strategy where the government put in place for incentivize, for attract people from farming? This is why I've been telling us, say, the Minister of Agriculture, in strategy where he put in place, and I'm convinced. Because if you really want somebody to attract them, you know, the first person for going to agriculture, but when you put measures in place, you put strategies in place, where attractive enough for some person for go do something, to be honest, instead of you go punish yonder, you must take that chance thing. What are the strategy we will expect? I talked on the other day. Things like subsidies, subsidize for people, you know, things like these houses then are the most farm places that we don't say yeah farming there, we will develop farming and yeah, build houses for them. Let's see if you know who can. Provide the incentive for them. You know, provide subsidy for them. The farmers that we're ready for do, because the farmers then get their own family. When you move, you can, you know, provide the opportunities and incentives for let them come. But that the government not measure, the Minister of Agriculture not talk anything about subsidies, rather than make the thing very, you know, very complicated, very expensive. The Farm Services Center we talk about. Then the other thing, we expect say loans for farmers. We not see them. We not talk about that. So what is the real incentive way it will make the people and go back to agriculture, and go back to fishing, fishery, you know, they neglect all man on turn businessman in the country. All man. The poor one, they all man are business. Because now the only one that they will then find easy for them. Now it look attractive to them. The farming, you know, you get for train people them. If you really, you know, talk about training, you get for train people them, you get for provide incentives, education, you know, buy the loans them, the subsidies, enough forthcoming. So these are the issues. But before the left now, I want to make this point quite clear. Somebody said the other day, he said the economy, they're in a life supporting machine. It's not. This government, they do well. Yeah? And they do very well. But small problem now happen. They do very well because, as you said the other day, you know, they come and meet and then dig hole. With a big hole. For them to cover that hole there. But the small mistake where they make, they forget to then campaign on bread and butter issues. Then get this thing and say, Tolongo no go sidoya because angry boku. So if me have been there, the most important factor now is about this food, these prices, you know, especially when I don't remove the subsidy, you know, address the issue of bread and butter, which is more important. So that, you know, people will see, say, actually, what you have been taught, say, what they can do is important. You know, but then so stick to the manifesto where they don't make so much that they're not able to change direction. And this now, it only look, but be rest assured, the economy not in a life supporting machine. The present government is doing very well for turn things around. But at this moment, I think, say, they translate it. Maybe it's slow for translate. Other things and they were slow for translate to the people then. Right? If they change the direction, especially in terms of agriculture, then try for, you know, intensify the activity towards agriculture. You know, within 1 year, we can able boost with agricultural activity that happen today. What do you think will take long?
Usman, I want to hold you quick because George Cameron on Facebook said the lack of tax paying middle class is destroying our nation. You agree with this, sir?
I think you lost your voice there. You go. I don't know if you're on your phone.
Okay.
So repeat that question again,
I
please.
say George Kamara on Facebook he said the lack of tax-paying middle class is destroying our nation. The lack of tax-paying middle class. Do you agree with that?
Well, at the current moment, I'm not going to agree with that. Because first of all, from the recent report and the interview we listened to the Minister of Finance, say domestic revenue mobilization, it will go on very well, and that previous government, previous government not been do well in terms of the way out and they strategize for collect taxes. For example, we know say a lot of businesses they go on in that country, they they pay taxes because the government not put things in place. Now we could talk about enforcement. If you want to let somebody pay tax, they therefore bring enforcement policies then, right? Then business people, you get for plan for make sure say them pay the taxes then. If you employ somebody, they not put the measures in place, which was lacking in the previous government. They're not been they put structures in place to make sure say the taxes are effectively collected. We know say Sierra Leoneans them, they're not used for the pay tax. For example, we see what happened with the fishing people, fishermen them. When they can ask them for pay tax, then bring all sorts of stories because they don't want pay them, they're not used for pay them. So I believe say if you want to let people pay tax, you have to put the necessary mechanisms in place for let them pay tax. So I don't agree with that. So for now, I will go here and allow people to make their own contribution. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman Tolly. Thank you very much, sir, for your submission.
Thank you.
Come with Tony Ture Jones. Making can tell we after he don't listen, he don't watch. Make it tell we waiting and you take before we begin bringing the callers them inside. Yes, Tony, waiting now you take, sir.
Yeah, Kabo me from Bulem. Me take a very when you look at the old video, you say it's like a national concern because the size and what we look at now, we not just look at Eastern, we look at Western as well. You understand? Waterloo and Kisi, Egan Street markets, we are in the CC a national concern. And most of the things then we are pick out one get for the transportation. And way to make a look at transportation is because the cost of bringing those things then, because actually the price of the things then in terms of growing them, no increase. Then still they use the same things the way they use the same fixed costs in the sense, where in the same, if they use manual or whatever, they still they use them. But the price, we begin see the spike of prices begin go up when we get an increase in fuel twice inside 6 months. And within that period, we find ourselves, and you know the multiplying effect when fuel go up, everything across the board, therefore be affected. So this not to rocket science or for do or whatever for the people they understand the mathematics really behind this. The master for the carrying truck go for petrol now things you for pay all the thing and everything. And all those costs go for factor. I feel say government get for just like I said the last time. Get for me to the real business people them. Me cry always over when they discuss is one, government has to see get for really lays with the business people them. Let's see how best it can able for help them. Because the reason why I make this government come into power, not because one, this kind of trend things may they go. And I remember I say when SFPP made in a power, the rest 60,000 those days. And SFPC come, rest go to 200 and something. So it's an historic problem. So let we know they like say, let we know they play quick fix. The best thing government can do, government can get a plan. So, okay, we think within our power within the next 5 years. We cannot really eradicate this problem, but let's have a succession plan, a sustainable one. That's what I want to catch up. See how best you can before provide incentive for farmers. Give a boost, because farming, for all the cry farming is very important. It's very important because there is so much gray areas, there's so much things that we can tap into. Even buying chicken and eggs, we begin to sell egg in our salon wherein we make sure, say, if we get 10,000, or let's say we get 3 containers of eggs where they carry every year, we reduce them to 1 or reduce them to 2. The rest of our vacuum, they can be filling by local people. Get incentives. But we're not there for just to look at governments. We find that, say, we get a lot of people that way they go into cash crop, or that produce the way they produce some other plant cacao, some other plants. These are areas where we I can always include the diaspora, because when we listen to programs and make contribution as alone, not to just follow we give contribution, but let we see how we can chip in and bring solution to the problem. People then the way then get land and as alone and get sided. You don't need for, say, you one grain. You can champion a partnership business. But when they look on governments now, say government gets a bigger role, they can address the parts of government. See how government can able to provide subsidies. Government will able to provide loans to certain farmers. Our government will able to provide, when you meet business people, you ask them, waiting on a need or waiting on a help, and go tell you, okay, we need transportation for the go take goods. Okay. Most of the transport sector, the drivers union, they get an association. Government can bring a plan, so okay, this is a business plan, it's a business model. I'm ready for going alone and stand as guarantor for now, make this bank or so bank, make a bank or loan bank, and get monitoring officer who go to monitor and see the revenue where their trucks are going to generate. Make them distribute some of their trucks, not nationwide, in special areas than where this agricultural produce. Because the thing where for not help in helping those things, Guinea gets trained system. I can always benchmark Guinea, because we are in Guinea now. First we pass Guinea. There is no way we pass Guinea right now. There is no way. In Guinea, they are even in terms of currency value. Guinea gets trained away from Kankan, from outside, all the way they come. That train and they bring agricultural produce straight to Medina market. So it make it more cheap. We know that kind of facility. So in this case, government is okay, I can come in. Government not for just create that kind, say, okay, most of the people that way they do business now salon, most of them. We all know, say, them go one for say most of the people that way they do business now APC. But when it comes to nation building, when it comes to development in a nation, from the day where you win as president, you got to eradicate all those thinking. You got to elevate yourself and be nationalistic, because these are the people you get for. If you get for succeed, me not want for begin talk big jargons, especially when it comes to saloon problems, because the problems, everybody they understand the problem in a saloon. And most times, if you ask the people then down there, they will even foster solutions to you. I remember back when you bring the importers, the president Afulamawe explain to you. I mean, when we listen or do and wait, he brings us salient points there. It's like there is that vacuum between the business people or the importers and government. And not going to work so. You understand? If we are talking about the kitchen and table issue, when are the bread and butter issue, government therefore in constant relationship with those people. Because most of the markets and the way they see so, then get associations, then get organization. See how best you can calm down and liaise with them. See how you say, let me see how I make a case, I'm bringing an instance the last time, say, Salombo made import raw materials in producing stabia and guineas and everything. They decided, I said, no, let's start growing sorghum. That was a good boost for most of the farmers where they grow sorghum. Sorghum now that's way fiber like if you big small pass from the ground the way they go farm, where they do a farm now upline, they know which are the time for talk. They begin buy them. UT Bank begin give loans to them farmers there. So at the end of the day, they're able to get their loan. Their loan officer where they collect some of them. So governments, in a sense, especially right now, what they think for the economy, because we can't see this trend. If we continue this trend, that how would they say, oh, this and that, what we'll see against next year, we money go down devalue, go down worse past every so. It go really don't worse because they have to actually not a quick fix, but see how best you can liaise with the markets people, the organizations, and this. From day one at the talk and say, government has to provide subsidies. The reason why government therefore provides subsidies, they've blocked a lot of leakages. So some of those revenues, when you don't save, we already don't save in other areas, and you can take, okay, say 30% of, or because you can't use everything, or 50%, give subsidies on basic food stuff. Because if you watch the decline of the market, I'm not saying it only affects opposition, it affects everybody. It affects them itself. It affects everybody when they go to the market. You understand? Let me give you the layman way everything, because I watched the video today. One thing will catch me is everybody say it's like now the national anthem, price they go up, all thing don't go up, all thing don't go up. This fulfill me the ban, so now the man say the ball now 2,000, but now they're not reducing the size. That woman for that, but need tell you say, and who said then they go Benny? Now salon then they go Benny. So that tells you here is have a great role for play. Government, the Minister of Agriculture, not only therefore go into farming, but see how they can able for design some scheme in a sense wherein you get Slipper, Sierra Leone Import-Export Promotion Agency, they can come in. You get people that wear the packet rice. We waiting at the diaspora, in America now. You go to market basket. You see them small packet rice, then green rice, brown rice, old rice, packet seal, that's reverend logo, from the pool in Mexico, so the pool in Ghana, so the pool in. We can go into that thing and the Slipper in conjunction where I create markets. If not 10 containers for the month, or say 2 containers for the month, with the export, those containers, goods and all the export must bring revenue. Multiplying the effect of those things, the revenue, plowing back into the business. Before you talk, you understand, they talk about 4 or 5 years, we can able to export more food stuff. More food stuff in our country. So governments get a role. We serve now the diaspora, therefore design scheme them, therefore do scheme them when we go down on the ground. But then as government, therefore gets that opening and therefore create a platform. Because there are a lot of people in the diaspora who get knowledge, they get things the way they want to do. Especially agricultural things. That's why everybody go for go plant rice. That's why everybody go plant. But you go all the agricultural sectors there. Because agriculture is a wide area when it comes to agriculture. Even fishing. You understand? Everything. You understand? See how best government is able to create that platform, encourage more indigenous Sierra Leoneans, empower more indigenous Sierra Leoneans. Because when you go on the ground, even if governments again national functions, most of the contracts have been awarded to foreigners. They are not awarded to Sierra Leoneans. And most of the money they are with them people that they collect, they take them back to their land, take them back to their country. So Sierra Leone is just like the well where then they get water and take the water, send and go other side. Government have to really involve the locals. Government have to really create that we get. When you go Guinea, man, I make for if you fly from here for go Guinea, it's much cheaper because you have more business people. You have more business classes of people, young guys going into business. You go Holland, you go Germany, you go here. If you go New York, you see a lot of these young Guineans, the kind of business where they're not even there in business. Constantly, the airports, they flow. You see a huge traffic now the airports. When you go now with country, when you reach now with airport, you see say, yeah, there is no business, not they go on. There is no business. That's why you see the airport just dull, quiet, like I say, and it's an international airport. So in a nutshell, some of them video, I wish people that way they listen where they go. We're not going to blame governments 100%, but they have to create the platform. The platform has to be set. Then go for able to establish that kind of conversation between them and the business people. You understand? I don't see the business people. I say, oh, they can dance with APC. Now, so they're not APC because when you look, the Northerners are people that were not business people, now like Igbo, who they talk in Nigeria. Then are business people. Government are going to operate in isolation without them. Government therefore really reach out to the business people. They are very key. They are very, very key along the chain. If they get everything on go up, now they. You understand? If you're able to get a constant relationship, you're able to know exactly waiting at the challenges, waiting in the face, waiting at this. I feel saying I'm going to take that. I'm not just for steal the show, right. But I'm not just one for do any rocket. It's not about rocket science explanation. The problems of solution to some of them problems, yeah. It's very simple. Create the environment, create the platform. Bring the conversation out to the people that way say relevant and key to them things. I tell you, we must get headway. Just like me to talk about the dollar the last step. Then people will say they order the dollar. Those people are the people that way you bring. You just tell them you go school. The one that they talk more in a class now. There's some teacher way sharp. They make paddy. So the one that way say they give problem, make them paddy. You go see the situation will be resolved.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony Ture Jones from Boston. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Nami, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Nami, who's friend? They call from UK, sir.
Yeah, suspend. You don't dollar and that small?
Yeah, I don't dollar now, yeah.
You get the opportunity, sir. What's in a contribution?
Me on take on this agriculture section. The price sectors of commodities. The factors in Boku really, but like people they try for look into the area wherein now more to do with the price, transportation, and the people and they bring in things in from outside where they're supposed to don't grow locally or inside the country. Actually, there is a lot to the areas they don't do well, then still they do well. But as we see no more, now gradually things and get for work as we remind them. But the area where I feel see then get for look back, see the agriculture minister, finance minister, make it try they continue as people and they say about subsidy, about agriculture. There are areas that will be done begin to develop agriculture. Like the granite in price more now be able to just pick up because a very good commodity that one in Sierra Leone. When you look granite, in most plazas, and then they cook granite soup day, then they put them on bokuti. Man even add up says, you take bread, he put granite, he eat. But when you look at the price, the man be say 300,000, 350, then you don't just shoot up. If that is na hyperinflation to 800 and something thousand. Why? Because then they pull out from Mali and Guinea. And when you look at granite production as alone, granite naturally in a sealed place. That's the type of say if the minister then can listen then here, then they know. Like when they go bring people, they would say partners who can help the agriculture. Therefore, look what's are the main important produce of what the people and they consume. Then what in a short-term production, within few months, it could grow for us. The people and just get something for carry on while in the wait. Granite, it grow most of the areas in a Bombali and Tonkolele. Why? Because na sealed ground. In 2014, I think they will bring a company there for can begin to rice groundnut farming. The company name I don't remember again, but they call it a Commodities project. Commodities. The area that Bombali district and Tonkolele. They begin them, but what we just don't know why that production don't cut off, or is the production still existing because of price? People in the can go through Cambia, Fogo Selam, the border, and don't know really. Or now during the time now of 2000, gonna just after the Ebola period, we introduced that granite, then give them plowing machine, plenty implement, and even packaging system being they go on. But it just can't drop. Or I don't know if the production they still go where not just because then they direct them. But these are the areas also where the people are within the lead, therefore they look, then go first class, month to month. Why you not price there? You note and down. You go back when I make meeting. Instead of when I just sit down there when I all na the office, when I decide, well, we don't know if we rest down there, we don't know if this down there agricultural FOB, but when I all just rush when I go. In anything we want to achieve, you get to know the strategies where you will set your plans. They go for achieve them. But yeah, because agriculture itself, when you look at the granite, what I just want to say small part, the granite of itself, even when they cry say this fertilizer business, granite of itself, we don't know about granite. When they plant granite on any ground, believe you me, that ground it get a lot of nitrogen because when they come turn at the crack, we see pull granite. If you look around the granite in roots, not the granite itself, it get like a ball joints them. We see them ball small panel roots then they. Now then they help the nitrogen for go inside the soil. So the dam of itself, then they make the soil fertile. So you don't make the soil fertile. You don't save money for go bring NPK, nitrogen, fertilizer for can put in the soil. So let them just they think of these strategies as we remind them. Say when they go bring Japan, bring turkeys, other people, let them they think of say this is what we want you to introduce. When I introduce this method back, if the farmers they are not able to get state farm, una go encourage them. Or if this cannot like another area because they cannot they grow more, Tonkoli and Bombali, una go ask check back. If not they take them, they go sell out or the production why it fall. If you fall, then una take over, una help the people them. Now that no more for Rob Mott. Thank you very much for giving me the platform, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Usman. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Triple A. Thank you very much, Mina Harunko.
Yes, Aaron, what's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, my own contribution today. If you can remember, we've been come out with something we'll discuss about when that bridge business, that bridge na Longe. If you can remember, me waiting me come up with.
You become up with train.
I said train.
Yeah.
I said train. And this way to I tell you, although mostly people like talk and say, hey, not talk about the past, talk about now. And believe me, life not they go so. In life, we get for think of the past, then we plan for the future. That is always the case. But I can see most people that not talk about the old, not talk about the past, not talk about now, waiting to go on. Not to show life day. If I can tell you, me, na country boy, I born all the way Pujan. I know during we own days, we train been day. Waiting train been they do for that country day. If you deny me, so if you know me, so if you provide their life, it will tell you how we people them they live with train been day. Train one thing we may let come for they go any side. Or when they get food them from them Moyamba outside people that they do farming because the source been there for let them go able to bring them produce their all Freetown. That one they be don't go. Then go bring after the train they say they bring James International. James International go now Russia. They go bring their old motorcar there. Now they be all over the place. They not go far. Then they die. If we not go back to that train system, they will believe no more say na then motorcar. All the motorcar they are able to buy new motorcar now. Inside saloon. Who tell they, apart from the NGOs there, per individual, who that they will get mind for buy new truck? Possible. All the them Belgium, where they don't come. Saloon don't be dumping ground for their old motorcar and they all. Wait before then they make the break don't fail, it go kill people left. So if we not try, for now we think about train, we say no more, hey, this not to any better thing. It go talk for them at the 2 man there. Are they sorry for the way then they explain about transportation. But I believe say that could be a very good thing for Salon. Train. Let we get them. Instead of this bridge where then that bridge there on one side it they talk about. But the train they go everywhere. They go everywhere. And if itself, if we put train from Longe self, it can come up from Longe, it can all the way now the city self, if we able to do it. But that bridge is on one side. Okay? So, but again, I they talk again. This food business where they be problem. Make me remember, in those days, they get people the way that the woman then they form cooperative. Where it be to say, if you be to say now one section of a town, they can form that group there. Where it be to say all the young man there, then they go help one person, making farm. Then they go to the next one, then go to the next one, then go to the next one. Till it go round. So almost everybody get farm. And they do them by step. Where it come for weed, then do them. Where it come for plow, then do them. Where it come for this, then do them. Where it come for cutlass, then do them. Now being cooperative, rest been there. Who been there just enough rest. But now we can't believe now saying that Chinese are no more for feed we before we feed we self. I mean, man, it's awful. So, but that they don't make it for say.
Thank you.
Go back to the trade. It will help with market people there.
All right. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who you call from?
Patrick Sakral call from Germany.
Yes, Patrick, what's in your contribution, sir?
Thank you very much. First and foremost, it's just too disappointing also, and sorry, heartbreaking. We, now me and you too, or we exactly, get this time, get the country na art. You understand? We the consider now today. We spend time. We look for solutions. How we country to go before. Unfortunately, we not get any direct influence. We not get any direct access to power for make that thing there for come with them dreams there into effect. The one that we did not the power, then sit down, then they give deaf ears. It's like say now picking play with the play. They not even want for nothing they go on because they don't put the boy. Also, it's just confusing because one, I believe say we get private sector na salon. And what in the sector then they do actually for contribute in the economic growth of the country. What in they do, how do they try for influence this particular thing or crisis where it go on right now in the country? You see, I listened to the whole program today because I travel back, I come to the house, I get time for listening to the program. Everything they talk about the price. Some people they try for talk about the price control. Yes, we person get there in need, you can't say anything because when you look at in a democratic system, I don't believe say price control na a rule that the democracy is important in and they directly people than they expect them. The only thing no more way they put blame on. We all put blame on now we ourselves because also the diasporas there we need to do something for influence the growth of the economy positively. Because when you take a look at other countries, them Ghana, Nigeria, and they take example from them people and they plenty thing and the way Ghanaians and they do not talk government they do one for them. We get for blame the government, but we also as people let we try for do something. Sierra Leoneans we too plenty in the diaspora right now, But if you look at the life of the Sierra Leoneans also, I mean 80% of the people who don't left saloon, out of that 100%, we know they look towards we country, we know they even think about we country. The one that we didn't get the chance. People in the area where they talk to them, say, I not get nothing for go do salary. If I go the pass for work, I not get nothing for do it. This is not a good sign. Let we try for develop a country. Let we try for come on board. Let we not just say because me not to me government didn't power. I know they try for I not go participate until my government can have power. These are all contributing factors for let the country do as we do. You see. And out there also, the one doing the grumble, so the market people they will see the grumble. So we the sorry for the one doing the go buy, the one doing the sell way, now then the talk so and then I stand and do everything AAA. Tomorrow way election come, now then the type, now then the loose then lapa. Imagine the age woman the way we now go talk to so now then get for loose lapa the cost man cost na streets. As if politics they change their own life. We get for try for respect to yourself. Let try for be independent. Let we determine. We the people who they suffer and let them determine, let them do something. The government no they can do anything for change this life form. We may have not been born it now the same system that they take to the APC camp. What in the will not talk? Where APC they? You understand? We talk everything. I said people don't care. In fact, now the same system. What in the guarantee say if APC come back or the following government will get for come back get for car with any good thing at the life of the people. You understand? This is it too. We I don't believe say talk Nigeria for solve this. We need action. Actually, we need action. Trust motor they say AAA because this now they don't continue for decades. You yourself know. It don't with this guy we say yesterday better pass today. Up till now, what thing they will not talk during APC time. Now I said people don't come. You understand? At the same crime and they continue. And these people there who are suffering, wait time for Raleigh, wait up now, then they go risk their life back. What is wrong with what's really wrong with them? Why they don't want to be independent? The government not they even try for implement system. We then come, we APC go na parliament just not for go talk. Then they go talk for how then they ace their own salary up. How do they give them their own facility? They know they ever talk, say, the people, then the mass system, the citizen. One day today, opposition will go for go debate in the parliament, say, okay, the people that would bully them, actually, or foreigner, they can't bully with people, them, then we give with citizens the more rights. One day today, one day, and nobody go demonstrate for them, and you see. So why is it that our people are so blind to all these things? I guess you don't know how to think about that. You understand? I just don't know how to think about that. I know they arrive at any solution. You know they see any solution. Then they sit on the go, but once the election comes, everybody don't forget back. They begin to go cause money, cause create enmity. If you they suffer, me they suffer, then now we go create enmity back between we. And in Peking, you know they see another. Man be in Peking, brother, you know they ever see at the rally. You understand? Some Sumana insist, you know they ever say, only America, then they England, then they eat through money. Why is it that people are not wising up? So we like the other people and time for talk, you know. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, call ID live on your name and who the call from?
Yes. Alusain London, I call from London.
Yes, Alusain, waiting now your contribution, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A. Yes, you know, we, the Sierra Leone and them, they talk, we sabi everything, how to explain, for the other one, then the people that we don't understand, able to get we clear. With the same Sierra Leone and then we disturb, we let they say the things them correctly. It's like we're not certain of what you would talk. You know, I know sir they come off from anyway. If you remember the tell when NPRC kind of power, then count cleaning in that country. We go on with the cleaning not until when SLPP continue with this cleaning, and then as time goes on, you get what you call public opinion. People then come, they go on a radio station, then they oppose, then say, waiting, let them stop for do cleaning, now democracy, now violation to human rights, all them things, and they stop them. The country go from bad to worse. That's where they come back, where they can implement them. Then, they can now also want to talk. You know, in the days of Papa Shekidem, we all get the idea, say Papa Shekidem, and they make that country, they not develop the like today. But one good thing Papa Shekidem do in that country, now the two line, the rest way if they bring calm in the country, then it will be one good thing. And all the past government them, then they fail for implement this particular thing here. We all know say government not to business people. We all know. But this farming, what they say farming. Waiting the government, the way don't they come, no they do for try for like this make improvise for the people of Sierra Leone. For example, we don't say we go there for permanent business for the bring rest, but for the time being, whilst they try for put mechanism in place for this farming, rice now we staple food na salon. And I tell him for free, people. The reason why make it they see all them commodities here, then they go higher, now because rice here. If the rice be good on, trust me, why salon Benny for there and a salon? Why pepper for there and a salon? Why granite for there and a salon? When we always say we get another country. But because government they reluctantly deny, say they know they bring rest because they're not to business people, then as where somebody will they say they for make government for make party with the one the way they do the thing. Because then they don't make party with them for quite a long time. So this party way don't make with them. When they get waiting them forget, now them pocket then they put on. So then they quiz them out. Now it makes them able to bring come like rice business in the country, even transportation. If a government put on for transportation, trust me, somebody wanna go get 10 million euros, so go buy one broke taxi, put on a treat. Say, let me step get taxi driver how they want them for me. Because government get tax bosses then the way they run, where by that competition day. So if you do that as a government, trust me, you will succeed. But if you not do that as a government, you just realize, say, business people, mind you, not a fourth world country with it. This not Africa. Because in Africa, you not get genuine people the way they do business. In first world country, people are genuine. They need to just price anyhow like that because then they're scared. But like Africa, anybody can price like a how. You understand? So now in the government for inside, starting today, government for get involved. Like rice in particular. People are listening to the videos the way una put on about Waterloo. If you see like Waterloo are more of exaggeration. Because how on earth na salon we no say tin mona. Because for the past 20 years, everybody in this this forum here where they talk na this radio station. No say since the past 20 years, anybody we calling a salon, they tell you say team owner. Not for now, team owner na salon. Salon and Tina they ever better for her. We know good to we say. People they say Benin at the 500,000 and put onto 1,500,000. Is it possible? It's a lie. I don't trust these people. They say Pepe at the 500 and put onto 1 million. But let we left exaggeration.
Alusan, I want all you there. I want all you quick.
Yeah.
So, is it that the price not so it be low before, or the price not so it day now?
No, people there. I'm not denying say Pepe no go up. I'm not denying say Benin no go up. I'm not denying say Granats no go up. But why are they telling about exaggeration? Not that the price where they say now so it don't go now. They say them they buy Pepe or Benin them they buy 500,000. Then it don't go to 1,500,000 for the bag. How you go profit? It's not possible.
No, I make they ask you say which one where you feel say na exaggeration, na the price before or na the price now?
Now the price now where them put.
Okay, now the price now you did out.
Now they doubt, yeah.
Okay, carry on, sir.
I don't go deny say Pepe not to 1,500,000 for bag, or neither Benin not to 1,500,000 or 1 million for bag. But not so they not be they sell 500,000 before you go to 1,500,000. I don't believe that story. Now exaggeration. The only person I believe now that's that lady where they sell the okra. What he talk, and they say, although at the end of the day, when they say what he want, say they get business money, you understand? There with the woman where they wrap himself, what he talk, I believe what he talk, because all what he talk is straightforward. But the one where they sell the Pepe, the Benny, you they see them from the way when they talk stuff, you know, say then they exaggerate. So me, what in I stand on people, anytime when they talk about business, about difficulties in a salon, about price control, I still tell you say any government we can as Sierra Leone until then come back to the old system wherein government be the other rise. When competition day, then trust me, the business people they say go reduce the rise. Okay. For the time being, for tentatively, not for permanent. We all know say government not a businessman. Why should they put mechanism in place for this rice farming? Una put rice, na sheep and cows, and so that people ain't gonna say una serious about the farming where una they talk. So if the rest don't begin go down now, through by the money the way una they use, you understand? We believe so una make seriousness over that. Subsidy. When you they talk about subsidy, how government no go cut subsidy? Where from where them be done they say subsidy, what in them be done they do that money do? Nothing. It's not just for what, my brother, you know? We just labor on this so many time on this. Why we not all no go come with one voice for tell government, okay, una try this method. Una bring less force for the time being. Una bring more motorcar them for the time being. So people go left for suffer in that country there. Wherein the people that we get money, where they put the money in their pocket privately, then go they stop them here. But people trust me, my brother, if government not apply these stuff where I talk to them to there, trust me, Alexa World Bank give them money, all na World Bank them pull and then give salon. Trust me, salon, you know they go before. Take it from me, my brother.
All right,
thank you very much for giving me time for talk. Thank you and God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. I'll sign on them. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
My name na Gogiatu, the call from Norway.
Yes, Gogiatu. Waiting your contribution. Yeah.
I just want to talk to this last caller. In last statement we make, we say, I let World Bank give salon money, salon no they go before. Salon they go before. The only thing on the right people are winning at the right side. For me, salon go before. If we get the right people, we go grow. We they go before bing. We don't see the people in the market, and it really sad because when you watch some of them, watch them waiting in the cell. It's not easy. The standard of living at the country, it's really difficult. It really church, boku of we. It really church. We look up waiting in the cell. Yabas, pepper, fish, all the small thing in the. You know, the able to say that people we get that kind of income. They almost millions say them we able to take for the business. Now, like how all man they try for talk. We they say yes, the burden all they go back to the government. Yeah, like how they talk and say government for able kind and see how them be able work on agriculture. But how they go able to do? How you go able to encourage people for work with for agriculture? If you go tell people now you see them for apply, they for fill form, forget this after that. Like what the 2-3 colony don't make. For me, the way I see the situation right now, government get big role for play right now. Encourage them people so give a loan, do one the way get farm, give a loan and see how they go push go before as a starting force. But back second one, I return from America where they say yes, diaspora day. I want make them know say it's not easy for make you see diaspora where somebody go there get in country at arts, get something where na developed thing. The first outside they won't go back home. If they go home for go do development. But I listen that guy from Spain where they do farming. What he tell me? Governments not they encourage back the people and where they out for go make improvements in Salon. Now this is the big problem back. That guy say when he get in soil, he take care and go to the minister. He be one make Salon be the first West Africa country for benefits because he dey work there. Who's country way first call not to Ghana? Now Ghana is first call. Say yes, now Ghana they want try for do something with. Where he aim. Where he get as Sierra Leone because Sierra Leone is say yes now they work. Also a first care and go not in country. Where they respond where the minister here. They not even responsive. Where it be they wait for the opt-in. We don't know from then time to now if them go don't respond to that. So what do we try for diaspora they try. See also una don't go so. Also una don't get some people that we really they try. Also una don't go first now 1-2 markets. When you go to the how you call it, they want the weekend dance pass all man. Oh, this salad go and people already around inside the day. Abacha streets, yes. Abacha streets, what do they do? Just say them a container, people then can come and go do container. Then go offload, then go buy chacha, then go sell. If you go to them back, they go say it's difficult because now the container business, you see and say it don't count, it reduce because of waiting. Charges to bokuna the country. Like we saw also with the sonaya. When you pull container, so na Germany force the container they go before they can go. Now, if you want pull container, so you get for doing like them 2 to 3 months early because you container they go there na Germany over almost 1 to 2 months because they get for wait for other people where they can do the container back for cheaper. And now they get like I be there before. Wait something as you send and so inside 1 month you got container don't go. Now you need it takes so again. So all the things then don't slow. Government get for listen, like how they listen. So make them try for pay attention back to people that already out. The last time we talk about agriculture, I hear Nancy and one other woman say, they said they can't go for go begin planting. You see, for go do that your agriculture. Nobody know they when come on a salon, we gather country there at where good team meet you, no one for care and goody. The only thing out there they encourage people. Like you they fight for good but they want put try for put you down. And get one boy we don't know we say una dey and I think I do una dey where they carry the frustrate una. He tell me bang. He said the big one they were there, una go they make on effort no more. Only one in the United States and then Ghana and then Nigeria. Then they encourage people where they out for them develop their country. Not was a bad thing that they will not the up on other side and deal, but when you look the good thing, that's where they really try it back. Then they really do well in for their country. So we all get the good intention, but it depends on how they will work to people. Because if you say, okay, this person already diaspora already also na APC, for example, you go down there na don't mark and say na APC. It's difficult for me to get away for go before. If then they don't come back, say not a party come back, say this is SLPP. It made them try for put this country first and no all work together for this salon go before. But it really not easy. It really sorry. Like how they call it, they talk say price, yes. When you look at you go and see say then add the price, but really it really difficult for the country. People and they suffer. People and they suffer. We get people where they do business when they talk as so price control no day. See then you go na market tomorrow we go they make price don't change. Before you go next 10 week they don't price don't change back. It's not easy. They got take control.
All right.
But not easy, people.
Thank you very much. We'll get to. Thank you. Yeah. Make we count that man right from the village within at the ground. We no need for ask you if you watch the price or whatever, but you know exactly what thing they go on now at the ground. Tell we small what thing they go on.
Okay, hey, I talk and you can talk to. Thank you very much, Tripoli, for putting me online. You know, really easy. Thank you very much. You know, really easy. The price there, the post will call from Spain. I don't know if in Spain they call, they talk, say that woman, there were people in the line at the market.
No, not from the UK. True. Not from the UK.
From the UK. Oh, yeah, that's not done then. The friend from Manchester.
Yes.
Now, true talk, then they talk. And Tripoli. Akanaya, the building material, there will be left here, yeah? Before I go, 1 year ago, everything don't go up exponentially, 15% every damn bloody thing. Sorry for user audio online. Everything don't go up. It's true. I do on the line. The first day worker, I give 50,000 for about 4 for go na market. Me niece wake it cry. Uncle, this money no they do. I pay 80,000. They say no they do. Why be they cancel? That's okay. Me na be for it. Now I couldn't because every day we go the price will go up. Every day the picky way go na market they can say Uncle, this money no they do. Those people, they are right. Sunday, when they grab me that Sunday, they say, "You don't say much, go. Let go see the price in the market because every day they tell her, hey, you don't get money in the middle." And they say, "Uncle, not to say be." So this is true. That can't hamper the real stuff. These subsidies or them pull by this fuel. If you don't put them back, Europe then they give subsidies. I read the one man they talk say why subsidies. All the farmers then are England, America. That Europe, they get subsidies. Because if they don't give them subsidies, they're not going to challenge the international market, they're not going to challenge China there for make them produce food, for feed themselves. They either give farmers subsidies or they put subsidies for this fuel. You remember the last time we get this conversation, Tripoli, when they take these subsidies, we talk, say, especially me, Usman Toli will be a witness. Say, I talk about this talk again. Say, these subsidies on them pool, they bring hardship in this country. And they tell you, what come dollar na one na been how much was dollar was like it's 990. Now today I go immigration. Dollar is 110. I know one month here too. You see the inflation. So everything is right. Every day I go buy building material, they will tell you say today dollar don't go, price don't go up. It's unbelievable. Those people, they are right. I watched the video today, they are right. These subsidies they need for put them back. Not to salon no more they give subsidies. You either give food subsidies to the farmers or you give subsidies to fuel. Everything they go up because people when they talk say Sunday they say OT dollar go pangari. Dollar go pangari because na the talk then they talk now. Because na transportation. Then you for buy fuel, for go take the gari na book out na. If them be they pay 40,000 for bag now is 60,000. Everything is the hardship is unbelievable na the ground. It's unbelievable. And that's the honest truth. You look somebody pin and you wale gear money. You tell somebody adu, you look and pay wale gear money. So the country is tough. They need to bring back those subsidies. We need to find a way to get this country back on its ground. But it's not easy here. Tripoli, trust me, it's not easy. People, they are okay. The light system is fine. And they sleep on the light. But the standard of living is very, very tough. People are suffering. People are really, really suffering. To be honest with you. So the government need to do something and get back on track. They need to bring a project or go bring foreign exchange in the country. Now this will be talk about today, about this Mamamaya airport. Therefore, don't let 400 million for don't kind of the country. If we don't trickle down economics, that money therefore don't they circulate. But they don't stop all those projects. Now there is no project going on. There is no foreign exchange. So I just want to say, Mr. Donde, you are wrong. Those people, they are right. The prices are going up every day. Every day. So, Namion contribution and Mr. Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. I did listen. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brahma, what's in your contribution, sir?
Yeah, I think we'll tell you thank you for this forum. This is a difficult one for me, but I will come that side it. The first point for me to make is we get for empathize. I repeat again, we get for empathize, especially Moody out within at West. We get for empathize with the people in Moody Salon. Because if you watch them video, they know them people that they talking at the various markets and more on a reporter and go. It's sad. 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago, now we've been in at the people that didn't place. So now the table on flip over. We get for emphasize with them people and they. We get for soil. I feel soil with them people in the talk. 1 cup, penny, 12,000. 3 for food, 2,000 or whatever. We're not the cost. All lengthing and they. We're not able to produce better granite, na Mali or what's in the pool and Guinea. Pool and Canada. It's sad. So we have to empathize with the people. It's difficult for them. That's not the one side. The second side want me to go, we get for diversify our economy. Down the world, we talk about every day, we get for diversify. Agriculture. But I know I give some people and they say people are all them for left Freetown go to agriculture. Yeah, it's fine for let them go. But we got to know one thing, agriculture costs money. It costs money. So now the government and the NGOs and therefore help them people and they with money and other things for set up the agriculture side and they. Then again that they come to the government. When they're in opposition and they say na bread and butter issue. What if we come na that them for make them priority? Me not say they not for be go for education, not for go for this. You can multitask. You do different things at the same time. But now that bread and butter, like how the finance minister, when they interview in 98 and AYV, when them the opposition, now that should be the waiting and color. Now they them for be put their attention. Then pull the eye out of the ball. Then the last part they don't for forget. Not the government not get the blame. All the blame. We young people and the traders there. When I'm not saying that every day things that they go up. Things that they won't be done by say 1, 2, 3 weeks or even a month or two before the dollar go up. Why would I not sell now the old price on the sell? Every day on the ace the price them up. Then back get problem. Then the traders there. The one that more the ace the price them up. Then sell get problem. We get for sorry for each other. Then the last point, price control, government dying and no. Government can't do it because now free market economy. The markets get for the side. So governments can't impose free market. No. That be out of it. So now the contribution that.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
yeah. Yes, caller, you did live on here. You name and who the call from?
Yeah, it's good. Good evening. And good evening, family. They come from Norway, Lamin Bangura.
Yes, sir. What's in a contribution?
Hello, Lamin Bangura.
Lamin, yes. What's in a contribution, sir?
Yeah, my contribution is like, I've always seen the other caller, the way they don't call, but it's really, this, easy, the people, they really suffer in a salon. It's like when some people, they try to talk about agriculture or eating. Because the last year I try to make this, concerning about these skills here, some of you don't call them skills in Europe, one go implement them skills and they for try to synthesize the people, especially the youth man them, So they are with beg the government for let them give a chance, It's like if they're not able, but let them give a chance. I feel say the main thing is like make them try to work with the people and we don't live in the diaspora, because God don't help we don't come here, Although yes, now circumstances make we come here so at the big for let them help, we let them give it the chance. You see? And I want to collect and try to talk something is like I think 2011, I did a flight, they go down na salon, I meet one Pakistanis. So me and try for exchange and talk, he asked me how they work, so I try for tell him. So I asked him, nice in a salon, he work in a salon and he work I think about 6 months, and he free 2 months. So I tell him, I say, well done. So now he asked me, say, what are they doing in Europe? I tell him, I say, well, I do me work now, so. I say, he said, you left now, you can't do some money there. I'm so shocked. I don't know how I feel. So you see, they encourage the foreigners there more than we. Because I feel, say, like with the Sierra Leone and then, I'm not, like you talk, say, Salomon bad or waiting, but me, I feel, say, and I believe that they say any Salomon within the diaspora, if they get them the chance for, say, for go, try for developing country, I feel, say, all man they cooperate, all man they go. So, now, no more try for church, and really the people they suffer, especially the people that within the markets. So now beyond contribution on it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Lamin.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Yeah, this is I have a call from US.
Yes, Ayo, it's a contribution, sir.
Okay, the first thing I want to touch on with this guy to talk about this train. Yeah, a good idea, but most of the train tracks then is not all. They don't dig all and sell them, you know. So for go back to the train system, they will take a heavy lifting, you know, lay tracks, you know, get trains then, you know.
No, we get some tracks then right now, Ayo. We get some tracks that they work right now as we speak. The one they wouldn't be they use for export the iron ore. The tracks then.
Yeah, yeah, well, that be the case. Yeah, then can try and get some coaches and the train itself and start to work on it again, because then they help tremendously with produce coming from the interior. You know, so at least if they get on one day, then local produce them, they can be able to bring the prices then down. And secondly, most of these other businessmen then where they order them major food and supplies like rice, other things, then canned foods and things. These people, now then they cause mostly this inflation on the prices of those things then, because when they come, they're not getting the price control, they sell whatever they want to sell. So if not any local businessman, I go buy from them 10,000, I need to make profit, so I will lift the price up too. You know. So and the other thing, somebody talk about this subsidy, so remove this subsidy. But what thing they fail to realize is the reason why most of those international entities left, because the last government they have a problem with the subsidy. You know, I think they refuse to put subsidy. So for get them back, this new government has to comply with these conditions, then which included the subsidy. You know, that's why you find out cost of transport and things they go up. You know, so the government still has a long way to go to determine how best they can try to solve the bread and butter issues. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side the call from?
From Virginia, USA.
Yes, your name again will not be get you just now. Your name again, sir?
Abbas Kuruma.
Yes,
call
Abbas.
From Virginia, USA.
What's in your contribution, sir?
My contribution, I try for understand the time where IMF tell the government or tell Sierra Leone for take the subsidy from the fuel. If not being the only way than the way them be able to raise money, because sometimes we get in control of you host, the way they support you, they tell you anything you want, but you back will get you OC up to you may know some of the things would I get for suffer, because if the IMF don't tell they say they for take the subsidy from the fuel, you know say fuel. If you see fuel go up, all things they go up. It don't matter about anything where you think about. Anything where they move from point A to point B, you need transportation. If the fuel go up, all things they become expensive. So I just not able to know if they're not being there, no other option.
Yes, then be say no other option not be there unless yanda they be pinpoint say then suppose for take the fuel subsidies before then go able for start for give the loan them again where we see them give them.
So if that's be the case, now you don't know say now you only able to get loan if you take subsidy from fuel. Now from there you get to know say if the fuel go up, so thing they will get for what the price then get for go up. I feel say that's for them be the focus where they know say, well, if you then take the subsidy, this they go up, this they go up, this they go up. So for the mere price, I need the money. If I receive this money, I think I would likely put on at this place here because I know say now they get for affect me. So even though you promise Bokutin during the campaign, but still it can change because now they give option, but they see back if the people how people get for sustain life. So you get for try for know even though you make promise about the school business, the other things, but that same time they wouldn't give options. Say them back say no, they don't change until it takes subsidy. As we say, if we don't change back, they will add and they spend the money for put and agriculture. Because that's they know say all things they can expensive. Anything with import is expensive. So by the time you can at that point, all things they there. So in order you get for try for fight and say, before this state get for go up, let me back take care of this. So if I don't divert the money that way they for me run the government. Now that's I think that's not my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yes, Mr. Triple, hey, Unisa, they call from London.
Yes, Unisa, what's in your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution, may God help the country. You see, we are Muslim, for example, me are Muslim, and Ramadan, what Ramadan they reach, business people, them, most of them, let me say, 60 or 65% now Muslim them. The nearly make thing expensive, fast way, fast month don't reach. When them the time when they send up pen for pen blessing, gig charity, at the time they try to make money. We know say the country triangle. But people then they take advantage, businessmen they take advantage. Like one caller make a call, say yes, the government go back to business. They're not a businessman, but let them try. For go like na 6 months contract chef, sign with them Chinese them. Let them import rest. For that moment they say them the agriculture progress show them they do, they will develop. So that can go back where they will sell you rest them, wo the farm. Because rest na the key thing than they. And it talks and things where rest cheaper, everything they can cheap. But pepper na salon they plant. All that small thing the world they make na salon they do would they get them thing they from. Why for expensive? And some man go don't buy the market there for like 1 month ago. Why the thing for expensive today? You go today go buy bread. Tomorrow the bread now different price. Or maybe after 1 hour, the price don't change. How comes? You know, the people in back nearly try. They take advantage about the situation. And that profit when they make, they nearly take the ML side back. You know, all need to come together, support the government, and give certain key points. Let the government try for do that thing. Try for see then Chinese. The corner go if the president will go China. If the minister of trade or anything, let them go see these Chinese farmers there. Try for work with the business people there. Okay, with the trial in 1 year, 6 months, the rest then come. So we go make up. Agriculture will keep up. Now, my own contribution down there. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Thank you for the call back. Sorry.
All right, no problem. Thank you, sir. I think we don't talk about this not today at the first time. Or we can go to if I make we come back home and can discuss the prices. It's so easy when they watch the video from one person to the other, one person to the other. But I want to make you know, say, the team where they don't do, not can find them easy for do this particular interviews. We get several interviews them we're not able done because people refuse for talk on camera. We get several interviews them. We maybe now 1-2 people them we go get for an entire day unless we change topic, go in a different place. We come with different topic before you go get other people that we go talk. So when you the watch them, it's so easy. You go see one person to the other, one person to the other, but it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one. And I know say Alusan say people they exaggerate the price, but to say not be able for help way out. If not the price now, then they exaggerate, or not the price way be cost before. He say na the price now, but where the traffic explain, it's Alex say be the explain saying na the price before. But I want make we know one thing here. Say we dey go with the camera team, na the market them, and we ask the question, and then tell we the answers. It just left for you for determine if na the real price or na exaggerate, then they exaggerate. I think so you get people in a salon for determine if na exaggeration. But we all know say from time in memoriam in Sierra Leone, it's always hard. Now the talk of the now you go on drive before you be the waiting Sokia, Alamori, you get all the slang them for say tin mona. So this is not new. A lot of people they say these people them will they sell na market for go do farming. So the people where they sell na market now them for go do farming, or we need for make government create an enabling environment so that the farming sector can captivate people them for go into farming. Not to everybody in a farmer. Whereas, not to everybody supposed to be business people. But again, unemployment bokun. Some of them traders then which you hear them say. Then say they just no one eat the money. Now no one eats the money, so then prefer them they turn the money. And so they say them prefer them turn them. But if you check how much that money they. If you remember, this is not the first time this particular Dovecot market now we revisit them. Because about 3 months ago, we don't play that video there, we don't go there. And at that time, most of the market women then be complain about how a lot of other market women them they na Pademba Road. Because they want the we can come with the market from the provinces. We then can left the market. Then left them for certain price, then you take them. Then you don't able for retrieve the money where you be agree for. You end up na Pademba Road. We are in here. So what in this one mean to we? It's shocking for make you hear say granite na Guinea and Mali na then they pull them. If they come out Guinea and Mali, how much you think say then go sell her? Where that particular money where then they buy, those people therefore change the money back into dollar. And a black market then get for buy up there. We go balamuya. You meet someone who they change dollar and they black market. I don't know now because it's been years where I not pass yanda one not go there. I don't pass there for go Guinea, not to 110, not to 210. But they meet $10 people in the black market. I don't know now if they don't get banking them where they change dollar. I don't know. Maybe somebody we go to use them lately can able tell we. But because of the dollar price now, then they not supposed to make you doubt say granite go don't be 850,000. You read out that lady, then they buy the bag 900,000. He say in an exact 300 cup na in the inside it. Now the reason that the way make when you go na market you can find some cup they not full, then they cut on some man then they knock the cup inside. All waiting for make money. So because people then they doubt, say, or people they blame the trader, say, now then they hike the price. Which of the traders? Is it the wholesaler? The one where they market to man there, the retailer, then the one where then they go buy to? Now then they hike the price, or now then wire, where we the interview, they hike the price. We don't go na Boku shop na Abacha Street. They don't want to talk to the camera. The businessman and no one for talk to the camera. So not for sure we not don't go there. They prefer for do them business out there they do and so. They not get for explain to nobody. And we know to read the go full sports and say can't tell we. Petrol. Petrol, they play a major role. Fuel, they play a major role in transportation. When we be interviewed, then jelly people, them will play an eye. What in they say? Transport. We don't hear what in the Makituman they say. What me pick by this video? Transportation and storage. Now we lack. So when we dey all say let all man go farm, all man go farm. Let we say now they all agree and go farm. Not to rotting go rotting back. If we not address the transportation and the storage facility, we are waiting a man say Konsho binge now one time they come up for year. One time. After that one time, it done. You know, they say again. Past the other year, we come more back. So, we just don't take and say, now one time they come out, we come out, we get to who they get, at the end of the day, it done. Tola, 12,000 for cup. Benny, 3,000 for cup. If you not go buy that bulk one, you say you do go buy the one where they don't beat the market. Can't look waiting and go don't pack there. So at the end of the day, then go able to make something. Even though not so is supposed to be. The price of fuel in Sierra Leone don't affect the market price. Two things. Price of fuel, according to what we hear now, something in the way we supposed for the grow, we for do for we, and not do for we again. And not do. So because you not do, we they get them from Guinea, we get them from Mali. So man go tell you say we get na send and they send and go. I go doubt that say we go get them, we not sell in our country. How much then go buy and who's how they send and go safe? We the one and they send and count to we. So granite. We they ask that man for the granite. What he say? He say because if he want bokun, he not the able for get a na salon. So what he do? He dey go Luma. Na they go buy. So the thing here is, we want them where they in charge. Make them listen to the cry of the people. We can bash the people all we want. Let them go do farming, let them go upline, back, let them this, let them that. So if they all go upline, who that go sell? Then get them part with and they play. Farming is good. When farming making itself attractive, not to nobody they tell them for good farming. When bike riding, when Okada business make itself attractive to the young one them, I did the only one go. When keke business make itself attractive to them, I did the wrong go. So if farming make itself attractive to the young and able people, trust me, then go after farming. Then go after farming. So make the one them way responsible. Let them open their ears and listen. Judge Kamara say the poverty go cut down if some people live off the land na the provinces them. He say what's good he get for make them live in a substandard condition within the share room with boku people them. And even they not even get employment with expensive transportation. It's true, George. So we say make them go back for going to the provinces for go do farming. How are they going to start up? How? There should be something we go attract them for make them left side and go. What to make them left side and be they can Freetown? Because Freetown attract them. Even after the war, they refuse to go back. They refuse to go back. What to do? Because they see opportunity in a Freetown. So, we need for make something we go attract these people for go back. Abbas Kouma says farming need for selling self for aid the people to attract old and new farmers. Definitely. Alusandon say no, say yes, the camera people and they do great job. He say he still believes say the current price them na exaggeration. Definitely. That's your belief, sir. And I respect that. We need something we go attract these people so that they go goody. And not to where we they talk about farming, not to for saying I for go plant no more. Abdurrahman don't go offline. But next time I go ask Abdurrahman, egg. How long egg they last in a salon? Those imported eggs. And it's even hard for fen with local eggs. Me, I don't say where I go Freetown back. Any kind where they fen a farm when are they are going to go buy egg. Because the other time, buy egg, just fishing a liquid to they do now. The same way are ready for use the egg. I end up to go away. Me na man I like cheese. That we pick on cheese. Me I buy an a salon. Even before that, any shop where I go ask for them. Then they tell me say, oh no. No buy them. No buy them. So I forgot. I go to one shop, the girl me in the work, and I say, look, cheese now. So myself I just buy. When I reach my house, as I open the cheese, the smell way commodity. It's sad. I remember when I be the go salon, me na possible I know be the even care provision go. I know the care provision where they go salon. I prefer I buy it. But with 1 and 2 experience, I stopped. Where they go salon, I came me provision go. We know to so even it's supposed to be. What to say it's supposed to be? But we think do. Because the one the way for regulate these people, now envelope then it collects. Now envelope. Because if they do their work fine, some products within at the market, you know, good idea. But we they call to the government. As then tell we say this is not business as usual. We don't want to make it be business as usual. But the saddest part is, na blind eye then they turn, they know the yeri, or they just get their priorities wrong. Na blind eye, they know the yeri. For say they know the yeri waiting the people and they say, or just because they can say the ground guide, you just take and say a slogan. But if you look in the eyes of those people, they are suffering. They are suffering. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Anywhere you want to take them. They are suffering. And are the people them way they don't they. But again, I can always tell people, anything you want, it comes with consequence. And when you get the consequence, you get for enjoy them. It be good or it be bad or you get for enjoy them. So, we hope say, this particular regime, this particular government, not go wait for dying minutes before election, before they begin to try for fix things. There are certain things that we're supposed to prioritize now. But we see free education. Now there is social media. We don't see what in the bank governor don't come out with. Different things then. The one they were responsible and say bread and butter. If you not get butter, use mayonnaise. So if you not get mayonnaise, wait for use. They say because they take the subsidy, they make them add per the. Because they take the subsidy, they make them add per the salary, and they make them give free bus for the free education. All that one is for help. Like I tell you, we don't go to the market. We don't go ask how much for school bag, school shoes, uniforms, and all anything they need. We go bring them back. Make you hear waiting the one them where they sell, then thing and the waiting they say, and the one they would go buy for meet up the school reopening, waiting then say. It is Sierra Leone. Me, I still believe, say, in me own generation, in me own time, I go see Salone in better one. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We see him. We far. Right now, as I can always say, we're at the dark side of the tunnel. Then at the dark side. People and they say, Gary, don't go up. Lord say the things that we they produce in the salon don't go up. And they don't know why they think and they go up. Let we rule transportation out. Okay? Rule transportation out. If the cost of living is high, me, they produce me gari. You don't expect me for sell the gari cheap, we not go able for meet up with the cost of living. You understand? If the cost of living high, I no go can sell the gari 500. Well, at the end of the day, if I don't sell all the gari done, if I want to go buy pepper in a market, if I want to go buy other things in a market, I no go still see me money. So at the end of the day, I get for match with how the price is then at the market. If I plant pepper, I get for match how the price is then day. Because myself na mortal man, I get for buy other stuff them. So these are the reasons why you go see all these local foods them price them high. Because me where they sell them, now they are depend on, now then they go for sell for make something else out of it. So how do you expect me for produce me gari, then I go sell them cheap one? Where at the end of the day, if I don't sell and don't, where I look the money in my hand, the thing I want to do, that money they not go be enough for doing. Eh? Does that make sense to you? So now you make them people and they where they produce them local thing, then self get for match price. Because if they no match them, the money will go Canada and no go meet up for waiting the one for doing. Because what they don't sell done. If you want to take transport from here to yonder, we watch your money no do. So instead it go increase in price, so that way you want to take transport, instead go get something ayan. That's what me say. That's what I say. I might be wrong. But that's the way it is. You don't ever see price go up na salon in Kandong? That dollar, we don't reach almost. Paolo de auction, 3 million, 5 million, almost 10. You ever see Kandong? You need the Kandong. You know the Kandong, now go, they go no more. Hey, let me local thing here today. A brighter future lies ahead of Sierra Leone. And in million time, in million day, I go see and come to pass. Till we meet again tomorrow. Tiki Pule say, Tata.